seems like every year the club gets worse. You know, it's turned into a joke. We need someone to turn it around, and as far as you can see from all these fans, they all think Keegan's the one. So, just, I mean, what can you say?
I think we've got Ashley on the run, basically. I think, I don't know what happened at the meeting last night, but I think he's worried a little bit because financially, these supporters here could easily cripple this club.
Mike Ashley's made Newcastle a laughingstock of football. He has to go, basically. The way they've treated Kevin Keegan's disgusting. Kevin Keegan is in every Newcastle fan's heart. He has to be brought back. Ashley has to walk. I don't blame Dennis Wise at all. At the end of the day, anybody would have took a job offer like that to come to a great club like Newcastle United. It's Ashley that needs to go, and Kevin Keegan needs to be brought back as soon as possible.
Well, I'd like to see him sell up, actually, because I feel as if he's come into the club, he's paid the debts off, fair enough, but I'd like to see him sell up because I think that's the only way forward under the regime that he's got, unless he changes the regime.
They should get rid of them. It's been years and years of the club having a bad board and not going anywhere. It's about time we had someone decent actually push the club forward.
Because how can you run a football team in the North East from London? Absolutely shocking. A football team should be run by a manager, not as a business, but by a manager.
Well, it's farce, it's an absolute farce. Typical of this football club, but people try and get hold of it and never make the best use of it. It's a big opportunity missed. Billionaire owner. You've got Kevin Keegan in charge, everybody supports him. You should have the ideal combination, and it's ruined again. But that's what you get when you bring somebody like Dennis Wise into a football club.
And nowadays it's been proved at West Ham, Alan Kirbishy going as well, it's more of a business for rich businessmen rather than being a football club for the people.
They say Ashley's done everything to keep Keegan. One thing he has to do is get rid of Dennis Wise. Simple.
I'd like to see Kevin Keegan brought back to the club, Ashley sell the club and get this club back where it belongs, in the top 6.
Obviously everybody in the North East wants Keegan to come back. I would just like to see management of a team handed back to managers and not to owners.
This will carry on until something gets resolved. Something will have to give. Put a new manager in, it'll just carry on until Wise, Ashley, they go. Simple as.
It's more than just, it's about football being football again, but obviously it is about Newcastle because Newcastle's, it's a public team. It's the people of the North East are like, it's their team and that's all they think about, and I think it's to make a statement now to every, so you don't get just people coming in and wanting to buy a team because they've got the money to buy a club and use it as a business. It's sport, it's not just being a business, it's about sport. Too much money in football.
We need to get Newcastle fans back in charge of this club. Maybe it wasn't so bad when Shepherd and Hall were in charge of the club.
I thought they played really, really badly today. I don't know what we could have expected with all the uproar that's happened in the past couple of weeks. But the fans turned up. There was a few empty seats, but not many. I guess there must have been 48,000 plus there today again. Everyone turned up to get behind the team. It didn't work. We played terrible today. At the end of the day, I hope Ashley gets the message that 52,000 fans have turned up week in, week out for a long, long time now, and they've had enough. They've absolutely had enough. Get out, get away from this city, sell up, and let someone come in who actually has some passion about the club, somebody who cares about the club, and someone who actually can turn the club round and make something happen. We thought he was going to do it when he brought Keegan back, and basically, they've done the dirty on him. They've done the dirty on him, and Keegan's walked away. It's absolutely disgraceful what he's done to Kevin Keegan. The fans won't stand for it. You can hear them chanting up there now. You can hear them chanting before the match. I say everyone turned up again, and they've went into the club. They've went into the ground. They've supported the club. Try and get behind the team. It's an absolute disaster. It's absolutely disastrous. Sell up, Mike. Get out of this city and don't come back.